type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, give a dick type shit. Flag mob type shit. It's the mob type shit. Flag my shit, nigga, flag my shit. Flag my shit, nigga, flag my shit, yeah. If you a dog and I'm a big one, we are not the same. A different cloth is what I'm cut from, we don't fuck with lanes. My old team tried to ball hog on me, but I kept my pivot. Them niggas ain't had to pass the ball, they know I go and get it. Bitch, I tell the highway down for that money. My bitch gon' put my highway down when she want some. And she get anything she want and I don't say no. Now she do anything I want when I say so. See, I know the swipers and the trappers, all the money getters. I want with owners and the bosses, all the difference makers. I know the robbers and the steppers, real risk takers. Shout and call me the total packers, cause I'm a backbreaker. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. D-E-M-E-T-R-I-U-S, no, you can't fuck with me. A road runner gon' run my bag up, nigga, you just ride and eat. Real hustle, I came a long way, came up off a quarter beat. Project nigga, I'm really from that, wasn't giving anything. Good quarterback, put you in motion and help you make the play. I'm out the field now, I'm on the side, see how I call the game. Hard to stop ballin' when I'm just like Brown, that shit just in my veins. Hard to stop winning when I feel like Brady, cause they say I can't. Bitch won't stop grinning, that's her nature, she was sad around me. You won't stop hating, that's your nature, you just bitch about it. Chasing after pay, you just lazy, you ain't getting nothing. End of the day, I got the motion, you just hating on him, the one. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. Tight shit, flag tight shit. Put your helmet on, cause I'm about to call the blitz. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, cause she about to get the dick. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Put your helmet on, cause I'm about to call the blitz. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, cause she about to.
Hey, good morning, detectives. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. This is another day that we get an opportunity to be better than we were yesterday. And if that doesn't make you feel excited, if that doesn't make you thankful for life, if that doesn't make you grateful, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go get yourself right. Nobody want to be around that negative energy. Nobody want to have that in their world. Take your ungrateful, unthankful, unappreciative butt back to sleep. Get out the bed. Try it again. Get out the bed and try it again. I want to thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being here. I always do. But I got something on my heart. There's something in my heart. Something. She used to snap on that too. I just want to I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all about failure. Failure and losses. Even in the Bible, it says you're gonna have trouble in your life. Storms may come, right? But I don't recall nowhere in the good book. You see your boy Stitcheruski? You see him, y'all? Stitch. He trying to goddamn gonna get pop. It's all right, dude. Nowhere in the good book does it says when you experience your trouble to give up. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't say when your kid is going wayward to give up. It didn't say when your spouse ain't doing what they supposed to do to give up. It don't say when you trying to elevate your business and it just don't seem like it can take it, the traction not gaining, it's not gaining traction, and you can't get to that next level. It don't say give up. It says what? Have what? Faith. And my message is, you thought it was finna be what it was, but my message is, if you have faith, why are you still full of doubt? If you have faith, why don't you see a way out? If you truly have faith, why don't you believe that the outcome is going to be abundance? Lean more on your faith and not your understanding. Because sometimes we are the ones that get in our way. Sometimes those failures are just God's way of saying, hold on, you're not ready yet. Sometimes those losses that you take, you flip them around, and there should be a lesson to teach you what not to do again. Instead, we get all wrapped up on how we feel and what the others do and what society says. They don't have the faith that you have. God didn't write your story for them. So why do what the world does when you know what your Father wants you to do? Why go into disarray, despair, depression if you got this mustard seed faith? My question to you is, do you believe or not? Commit to which one you choose. Hey man, say man. I just had to drop that on you. Y'all see we in the break room. You know what we doing. We having a good little discussion. I hope everybody in the good place and in the good space. You can always, always, always tap in here in the morning to get you a little motivation. Sometimes it's warm and fuzzy. Sometimes it's a little direct. And sometimes the message may be from me. And I hope it benefits you. Man, we here. I'm ready to go. We had a good time last night, boy. We worked long hours last night. We worked long hours last night. Today is my media day. Today is when I do all my recording. If I do this show, I'm gonna record probably about 3 emergency cases. I'm gonna record my Uno does the internet. I got a business meeting with my folk. So my day is full. I can't be around here BSing, look a horn, gallivanting, and just downright bullshitting. So we finna get this show on the road. We finna get ready to hit the roll call. But before we hit this roll call, y'all know as well as I know that you can always get dripped up and draped out if you stop by the highwaycollection.com. That's HWY collection.com for all your drip needs. I'm talking about it is hoodie season. If you ain't trying to be fresh, if you ain't trying to have the track suit, if you ain't trying to be like, where you get that from? If you ain't stop, you licking your paw, bro. Stop it. If you ain't trying to have them folk like, hey, bro, how much you pay for that right there, boy? You don't need to go right here to the highway collection. But if you trying to be the freshest in your city, the freshest in your building, the freshest in your vicinity, this way you need to go. Highwaycollection.com. But you don't got to take my word for it. Check out what Tay got to say.
Hey, G, this shit hard. Fuck, nigga.
Steve-O go crazy. She
my lingo, like the way I talk. She like a nigga style, the way I put it on. And she can tell a nigga pay, don't have to show it off. But she can tell by all these sticks that I'm a fucking boss. She love the way I smell, she love a nigga fragrance. She see the way I hustle, love the way I take risks. She peeping how I move, she see I taught her game.
UnoDaOne,
She had
shit
a
ain't
real,
hard
she
headed,
can't
son.
fuck with mine.
Before I
Got off from the wrench, I had the wrench, that mean I'm dressing well. Barbies all around me with toy bodies like they from a tale. For those who try to infiltrate, I feel sorry for you infidels. You used to be the shit, but took a dip like Caitlin's rookie year. These women that you chasing, crave my presence, we are not the same. Heavy like I'm
That is HWYcollection.com. Also tap in with the brand designed marketers, merchandise marketers, brand merchandise branders, the lead ambassadors of merchandising. Tap in with the House of Weird Perfection, CEO, co-CEO Vyoshi and Cheryl Clements. I definitely will push you over to check out all of their merchandise, their mushrooms, art, food, earrings, custom, everything you can name, they can do it for you. But if you need a quick turnaround time and you in my hometown and you need my girl to get it done, tap into my girl, Muff, attention to detail. They'll get you straight, they'll get you right, they'll get you what you need for the right price. It money on make the world go round. Don't think we finna give you no discounts because we running legitimate businesses and we paying light bills at the house. So you know how I go. Hey man, say man, don't forget you can always super chat. You can super thanks or become a member at any time throughout the show. And you know when you do, if you drop a super chat, we're gonna celebrate you and we're gonna celebrate everything that you are. I appreciate you in advance. Y'all, it's time to get it's 30 comments. It's time to get to that roll call. Anybody else that come in after we do this roll call, y'all know what the hell going on and you know where they going.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat drug in. Sit down, detective. Desk duty.
Yes, sir. Y'all know they're gonna be going to that damn desk. And we not playing. You're late. You're late, detective. It's time for roll call. Let's get to it.
Roll call. Hurry up, detective. It's time to work.
Okay. Let's see you in the building. It's my bookie, but hey, Sharon, hey, boo. Morning. I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. I didn't see you and your twin, you or Muffin last night at the sock op that we had last night, and it was a good one. Boy, when I tell you last night, boy, we took that. Sorry, listen, we were supposed to be off that mug at 2 hours. Y'all know I be strict on them 2 hour windows, right? I might go over if I go over. I don't go over 10 minutes. Sorry, we went to 3 hours and 10 minutes yesterday because that last case of the night. If y'all hadn't got a chance to go watch um the night shift from last night, boy, listen here, and then we spun that thing back and we did delete this later, and we had some real good conversations. I was pouring last night. If you missed that, you missed some real good life lessons. You missed some real good vulnerability from a black man. Cause I it was good. You should have been there. Should have been there. Like dead air. You should have been there. But hey, man, say man. I hope to see y'all tonight. Y'all know we going up tonight. You know how it go. Welcome to work, detectives. You know, you see you got HR in the building. It's my girl Cheryl in the building. Hey, Bookie Butt. I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Thank you for being here, mama. It's my bro. Hey, you know how it go. First male detective in the front door. It's that boy Vyoshi, the Shinobi. Make sure you tap in with my twin. What up, folk? Everything good to go. Hey, that girl feet in the building. If he was tapped in last night with her, she rolled away. She went from the beginning. She clocked in on night shift and she clocked out on delete this later. We had a good time. You know the show alone. We got 51 watch hours. You know the show alone when we got them 51, but that's how it go. I'm thankful. Hey, my girl Cheryl said, "Hey B, hey Cheryl, hey Olani, what's up? Thank you for being here. You're a dedicated fan. I'm all in to be a dedicated fan. Tap in 9:05 a.m., 9:05 p.m. You're going to see me right there on Twitch every single day. I ain't missing. Hey, my boy said, hey, they say that don't know hip hop. The Southerners don't know hip hop. This man just paid homage to KRS One. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know, bro. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. I just be putting them. I be putting them bars together. But my bars, sometimes my bars be like, I don't know. I don't know. They be hidden by the people that don't be really checking me out. But I ain't tripping. Y'all heard how I feel about music last night. So y'all know that's my first true love. I love music. And it do hurt my feelings when people don't be listening to my shit. I'm like, damn, but y'all gotta listen. Y'all sleeping. Y'all complain about this rap music these days is trash, but y'all ain't listen to UnoDaOne album. That's all I be saying. Hey Sharon, hey 100. Hey, that girl Muff in the building. Hey Muff, I hope you good. Everything good your way. You in a good place and a good space. You getting ready for that checkup. I hope everything goes flyingly well. It probably will. You done been out here ripping and damn running and going to that's what we call it, going to the gym. Yeah, he was getting pushed up. Yeah. First 1 to 50 hearts on the right is a real one. First 1 to 50 hearts on the right. Go. Let's see, man. Y'all ain't tapping him on me. V, I like that. I like that though. First 1 to 50 is a good morning, Mo. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody in. Hey, Viola said, if you clock in, throw that lightning button, purple heart in the comments for sure. Make sure y'all hit that clock in because yesterday we was deep. And boy, y'all did not sign in yesterday. It was 7 lights, and it was like 15 people in here. Ain't nobody do a damn thing. We got to make sure we hit no lights so we can let the algorithm know that we having a good time. Hey, yo, what up? D was in the building last night. He rocked out with us. You know what I'm saying? That last case was a doozy. Boy, I'm telling you, it was a doozy. I'm telling you, it was a super doozy. Good morning, beautiful people. Hey, good morning, Muff. Oh, I had to spend time with the Boost. Yeah, Boosty had to toss you around a little bit. I ain't tripping. No tripping. You put in that PTO. You gotta hit the dough. Yeah, for better orders. Hey, I fell asleep like you was riding the clock, D. You was engaged, bro. You was engaged. You was talking and everything. So what had happened was, I bet you was. I bet you was incapacitated. That's what we call it now, incapacitated at the gym. Okay. Okay, that's why you came in so chipper this morning. You incapacitated and got to feeling good this morning. Sharon saying, oh, Mr. Sir, be serious by the time. Hey, man, y'all know how to do what y'all do. I stayed up all night. Me too. My watch told me I got 1 hour and 15 minutes of sleep last night. And that's only because I took my watch off the charger. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I done did all this talking. Anybody come in after this? Anybody come in after this? Guess what they get? I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time so they can know.
Sergeant Hansy, I got another one of these late detectives that can help you write out tickets and organize the junk closet. Welcome to desk duty, detectives.
Them folk going to desk duty, they come in here late after this. Straight to desk duty. Hey, Risa made it in. Risa, I made it in though. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Risa. Y'all, we done did all this talking, man. Welcome to work, detectives.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's detective agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's detective agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
So how was the mushrooms?
It was too freaking good. Like, listen, I don't even eat mushrooms. I hate mushrooms, but them, amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. So she came and got her a plate. Yes.
A whole plate.
And how was the slushie?
It was so good, and they just told me mushrooms was in there too. Couldn't even taste it. It tastes like regular slushie.
Thank you.
It's me and Cheryl Vernon and Cheryl with Melanated Mushrooms. Check us out on www.melanatedmushroomsllc.com.
We provide awareness through mushrooms, herbs, and art.
Peace.
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison. Chin up. Fuck that.
A lot of drugs in my life, and I've never felt anything like I did last night.
The little girl's gone. Any questions for me?
My kids okay?
Yeah. I heard that. I don't even want to debate with you today, y'all. Drop me a warrant. Drop me a warrant. Said the little girl's gone. Them folk look like they methed out. They look like they methed out and baby done did something to herself. Give me a warrant. Give me a warrant. I'm locking they TP ass straight up.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him now.
Yeah, they got to go ahead and go. They got to go to prison already. Let me go run that bite so y'all can get a full grasp of what these folks saying. Back to the case.
I've done a lot of drugs in my life, and I've never felt anything like I did last night.
I've done a lot of drugs in my life, but I've never felt what I felt last night. Cause you ain't never had that fit. You ain't never had that fatty wop. People, I understand addiction is a disease, right? But being a mother is a blessing. These folks throw their children in the trash can for a 15-minute high. And for that, young sis, you gonna get the first dog of the day.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
Any questions for me?
My kids okay?
This is 34-year-old Music Adami. Just hours prior to this footage, Music and her boyfriend...
This girl name is Music. Music? Is her name? He look like he's still going off that. He on that Yarmaduki, boy. He on that Sherm. That boy on that goddamn methamphetamine for sure. They got dogs in that. Look at that house. Look at that filth. Look at it, y'all. That is horrible.
And Matthew Bynum woke up to police
like
inside their trash-filled trailer
like,
home. They were
shit,
unable
man.
to move and could barely speak.
What's going on?
I can't sit upright. I'm just really stiff.
What makes this even more terrifying was that lying under the couple was their daughter, Zaculine.
Zaculine? Zaculine? These folks used to get high looking at the movie Coraline. Daddy must be named Zach. Because her name Music. You name that baby what? Yeah, let me give you what you're asking for.
Bath, Jerry. He's haired boy needs a bath, Jerry. He's gotten real dirty. All right, that's it. You white trash. What'd you call me?
Wait a second.
Nobody accuses me of being dirty.
Dad,
If the
sit
shoe
down.
fits, wear it and leave. All
Dad,
right,
sit down.
enough.
Zach and Jacqueline. Zach and Coraline. Yeah, Zaculine. Like, what? Oh my God, they sleeping on their daughter. They were sleeping on their daughter. They some ugly, filthy, nasty. I gotta give them a dog.
Don't you remember you is a little ugly doggy? You said you'll be coming back, your ugly self. Ugly, 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 oh, ugly. You were ugly, ugly little dog. Doom, doom, doom.
Back to the case, man.
Officers would rush to get to the bottom of what had happened, but Music and Matthew are seemingly just as clueless. But as the investigation continued, horrifying clues would point the couple out to be neglectful
for real, D.
of their own daughter. All the while, they had no idea she had even died.
Now, learning from my brother Vyoshi, I got to see both perspectives. Imagine you going on one of your normal drug binges at the crib, and you think, oh yeah, I do this often. I'm gonna be back. She straight. We good. You wake up from your drunken stupor. Stop. You wake up from your drunken stupor to find out that you laid on top of your baby and suffocated her. Holy shit. Listen, I'll never understand how a mother can put her child in harm's way knowing that she risked her own life trying to bring that life in the world. And then totally just say, forget her. Back to the case, man.
On March 10th, 2024, Thaddeus Hawkins would wake up to a terrifying scene. He was staying on the property of Music and Matthews, living in his own truck. However, Matthew would scramble to get up after hearing screaming coming from inside the family's trailer home just feet away. He would bust open the door to find the couple and their 2 children stiff and unable to move. As he looked closer, he noticed their daughter extremely pale and without a pulse. As he went to call 911, Music told him everything was fine and that help wasn't needed. But Thaddeus could tell Music was clearly delusional in her current state and decided to take matters into his own hands, calling 911.
Grant County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
97 Quail Run.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I have no idea. I'm staying with some friends right now, and they are completely. You have a little girl who's not responsive at all. To the adult, the parents are somewhat responsive, but not. They're in and out of. And then they have a 7-year-old boy who is mostly responsive. I was able to get him on a chair, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I really don't.
And are you staying in the same house?
No. I'm just on the property.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Thaddeus Hawkins. I woke up and I heard someone yelling, "Ow, ow."
And then there with the name Thaddeus, like, and spelled with an I, they can't lie. It's against Who white that is? Muff. It's spelled with an I, Muff. It ain't no E in there. It ain't no E in there. It's hey, hey, that is a white boy. That is. But you know, that is used to be back in the day. Them used to be them plantation owners' name. I'm Thaddeus Hawkins. I own 425 nickels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Muff. Again, part of my typo up there. Yo, Muff. That's we ain't worried about no typo, but that's what I'm worried about. Who the hell spelled like I ain't never seen Thaddeus spelled with no damn I. Hey, get back to the case. Let's see what Thaddeus talking about.
And so I went in out here. I was trying to help him.
Okay. And what room is he in?
It's kind of like a one living area type of thing right now, but he's in the same area as them. They're all in the same like tiny home area.
Okay, give me a second while I get them started on their way, okay?
This tragedy would take place in a deserted area far from any civilization, so even though Deputy Orozco rushed to the scene, it would unfortunately be far too late.
What's going on?
Inside the house.
Some of the people in the home right here that aren't responding. They're not responding? There's two. One that's not responding. Who's here?
At least somebody had some urgency because it's like, yeah, there's two people over here, they're not responding. You just sitting there chilling. Like, you ain't going over there to help. You ain't going over there to try to assist the non-responsive people because you're there to protect and serve. You're not going to figure out what's going on. You just standing out in the yard. That was police.
Sheriff's office.
Or was that not police?
What's going on?
Not much. Sorry, I'm really stiff this morning. I can't sit upright.
Are you guys on anything?
No.
No? What?
No, I'm just really stiff.
When Orozco first entered the home, he would notice a foul odor coming from it due to the trash and unhygienic nature of the home. Additionally, he noticed a metal container over a tub with ashes, something seemingly irrelevant now, but something that would help solve the case later on.
What's wrong with them?
He's tired, I think.
Is he awake?
He is awake. He moved from here over to there. He is awake.
Who's not responsive?
Not responsive.
The girl in the middle.
The girl, she's responsive.
Let me see.
Yeah.
You guys need to move.
Yes.
Move. You guys need to get up now.
Yeah.
Get up.
We're getting up.
Get up.
We're getting up. I'm getting up.
Let's go. Hurry up. Get up.
I'm going.
You guys need to get out.
Yes, sir.
Stand up.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Stand up. Get up. Hurry up.
He just told you. He just told you can't, bro. He's bad. He down bad. Yeah, that boy Roscoe or something. He ain't come. Espinoza Jr. He ain't come to play.
Got it.
Good at 10-7.
Where?
Right here.
Who, Ken?
Move. Get up. Yes.
Get up now! Get out! Get out! I don't care. Stand up.
I'm going.
How long, Hondo? Check his vitals. Did y'all smoke?
Huh? No.
What is it?
No, it's not. No, we just fell asleep really hard. We're really sick.
What's going on? Was it?
So unit calling, you're very 10-1.
Get out.
I'm not copying 8.
Give me your hands.
Where is this going?
Well, you
stand up now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you again. Stand up.
I'm standing up. I'm trying to.
Give me the other arm.
Yeah. Ow.
While Music and Matthew are being placed in handcuffs, Deputy Orozco would perform CPR on the daughter, Zacaline. Unfortunately, it would be too late, and she would pass away that night. Fortunately, their son would be rescued from the home with only minor injuries and would be transported to the hospital. But one crucial question remained. What had caused Music and Matthew to be so incoherent that they had no idea their daughter was deceased just inches away from them?
I definitely understand.
Extremely confused. So no offense. What about me?
You a liar.
Right, just be honest with me because I need to be able to treat your kid.
Let me get up, okay? Stand up. Sit down. Sit up. Come on. Thank you.
He has no control over his body.
What did you take?
I don't remember taking anything.
How long have you been out?
Last night was the last time that you were okay.
Last time I was okay. We were laying in the bed there.
There's no bed.
Had to split all the
You
oak.
weren't laying in the bed. You were laying on the floor.
Okay, what the hell did you take, bro? What did you take?
I didn't take anything.
What do you guys have then?
I don't have anything.
That's fentanyl,
You want me
man.
to- you want to take him to the unit?
We'll get that once EMS checks and vitals.
We'll take him. Let's take one at a time. I don't know if he
That
can
wasn't
walk.
how I was laying in the bed. Why you laying in the middle of the floor?
Okay, so we don't know exactly what they took. They're both confused. They don't want to say anything. We have one 10-7, 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Another one, bad condition. He was unconscious, I believe, when they got here. And she was also in bad condition when they got here. But our detectives are on their way right now, so we're just securing everything. She good? Let's go. Stand up.
Dang, boy.
What's your name?
Music.
Huh?
Music.
All right, stand up, Music, and place your hands behind your back, okay?
I don't really stand it very well.
Let's go, hurry up.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying.
Turn around. Give me your other hand.
Boy, I'm
sorry.
I'm baffled.
I'm trying.
Like,
I'm really trying.
she ain't got no control of her body, her functionality, nothing. Get out his food right now. Bobby going over here eating Stitch food. Get out his food. Y'all, what dope was she on? That had to be that fentanyl or something. They have no control over their body. They just waking up. They've been out for some hours. Damn, bruh. That's what I'm trying to figure out, D. What was they on? Let's get back to this case. I ain't even hitting no graphic or nothing. We done hit the dogs.
The scene is extremely strange, to the point where the officers have never seen anything like
my
it.
God.
Music claims
Oh, y'all seen that refrigerator?
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
day, yet neither of them are even able to walk or collect their thoughts. Something odd is going on, and detectives at the scene need to get to the bottom of it.
You awake?
Yeah.
Are you good?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm not sure.
Give me a second.
Yeah. This horrible right here.
He's not feeling too good. I don't know if you guys want to check him out again. He's leaning to the side and he says he's not feeling too good.
Thaddeus, hey, that little lady right there, she cute. Thaddeus was just a neighbor, I guess his living arrangement that he was on the property next to their RV or their trailer that they had, right? So he called because he went over there and seen that no folk wasn't moving and that baby needed help. He the one called for the help. So he probably was getting blitzed with their ass too. But he just ain't go to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? He might have was smoking and drinking with them. They went to the house and got on that fink. They got on that fatty walk. This right here. Oh, what was the other dude? He had a similar name to Thaddeus. You know what I'm saying? He had it was demise or something like that. That's the one, Sharon. That might be the one you're talking about. with the same name. Yeah. I remember that one.
Hello. What's going on?
Nothing.
You said you don't feel good?
Yeah. Lightheaded.
Lightheaded?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, can you tell me what your name is? Do you mind if we just check your vitals one more time?
So they extracted his name, but we put Matthew buying him up there. Duh.
I took a needle off of her. Right there, it's all burnt up. Still ash marks on her sweater. The door was already open. I seen the parents laying down, and I seen the son. He didn't look responsive. I didn't see him until I asked him. I said, "What's going on?" I looked left. He's just sitting on the chair, all lethargic. I was like, "What's wrong with him?"
He's just sitting on the chair.
I saw him moving and breathing, so I was like, "Okay." So I went to go check on him. I was all, "Who's not responsive?" And then she goes, the mom goes, "I don't think she is." And I looked, and they're on top of her. I didn't even see him.
No, she did not say that. You just made that shit up. She didn't say, "I don't think she is." She said, "You said who's not responsive," and she said he's responsive, and you said the other police officer said the one in the middle. That lady didn't say that. You just made that up. You just put that on her. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. These police just be making up stuff. That little small detail will get. She should go to jail for life, but that small detail can mean a lot in a court case.
Like half of his left body was on her left side, half of her right body was on her other side. So she moved, and I looked at the kid, and I looked at her, and it was just, she was already gone.
While music was being transported to the
he had his right arm. If you see, he could not move. Come here now. Back. Stitch. Sit your butt down. This man out here trying to chase squirrels and whatnot. I had to run him back. He had his right arm over this area, as you seen on the illustration. And she had her left arm on top of his right arm. So they basically choked that baby out because she couldn't control her body. You see, they couldn't move their weight around. Yeah, this was all sad right here.
Hospital, she revealed that her and Matthew had smoked amphetamine the day before and that this was a regular occurrence. Even more disturbing was that the day before was Zachy Line's birthday. A birthday spent surrounded by filth as she watched her parents drown themselves in drugs. Despite the sickening nature of this, the methamphetamine alone does not explain Music and Matthew's inability to walk or perform basic human functions. While a very strong drug, amphetamines do not have this type of effect on users, meaning the drugs she had taken were likely laced with something. With this in mind, police turned to the one seemingly only sober person at the residence, Thaddeus, the man who originally called 911.
Yeah, do they live in a junkyard? Like, what the fuck? Did they pull up to the landfill and say, "Park here, nobody's going to trip"? Look at the surroundings, y'all. Yeah, Shirley, wow. Like, what?
What's going on? Why am I being arrested?
You're not being arrested, you're being detained. Turn
Why?
around. Because you're up here and there's a kid, that's why.
Kid?
Yeah.
I wasn't even in the house until
I don't care.
Called. I didn't know she was. I really didn't. That's why I called. I didn't know what.
Look.
But why is he being detained though? Do y'all think? Come on, I need my detectives to talk to me. Okay, let me get 3 of my detectives to tell me. Y'all feel like Thaddeus should have been detained too? I mean, I understand questioning, but y'all feel like he should have been apprehended and detained, put in handcuffs? Y'all let me know. We're gonna get back to it.
Read you your rights, then you can start talking.
Thank you.
Thaddeus would be taken to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, where a few hours from now he would undergo an intense interview with detectives. But officers back at the scene still needed to figure out what was going on, so they would engage Music to get her side of the story and determine what could have caused this tragedy to happen in the first place. And Music would reveal far more than they could have asked for. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best earbuds I've ever used.
Man. Nah, I don't think I think Thaddeus is innocent. Yeah, I do too, but I think he is innocent, and they just got dang. I understand why they so turned up and maxed out because baby is dead. The house is filthy. It's y'all living a junkie life, and y'all got children. Not one child. More like the cop is emotionally charged. He definitely is. He definitely is, and I understand why. But you gotta be able to control your emotions to operate within the letter of the law. Because once you operate under out of emotion, you're not doing your job. You're not doing the right thing right now. So he just going on a rap my arrest everybody going to prison type vibe. And I can understand, but I think he's being a little too aggressive. Let's get back to the case.
At this point in time, Music claims she had no idea her daughter is dead.
Diabetes, seizures, stroke.
I have had seizures before because I got a minor nasocranial fracture on a bicycle, but it was like 10 years ago.
What's your name?
Music.
Can you spell that?
MUSIC. My parents are long-haired freaky people. They really named me Music. I have an ID.
Do you have heart problems?
MUSIC. Oh, I thought she said MUSSC. She said MUSIC. All right.
Not that I know of, but I have been having a lot of episodes where my both arms will be super numb when I wake up in the morning.
Because you're on that fit.
But nothing like last night. Last night I couldn't sit up because it was excruciating. And my kids were all floppy, like, we all were all floppy. I can't explain it. I don't have any idea. I don't know how my kids would have gotten it. We were at their birthday party all day. Like, we did not have on us at the birthday party.
This is a lie. Notice how Music stumbles on her sentence after she realizes she shouldn't admit to taking any drugs at the birthday party. It's unclear why she felt the need to lie here, considering just minutes ago, she admitted to taking methamphetamine at the party. Regardless, she would be transported to the hospital, where her confusion would only continue to grow.
She couldn't sit up. I have no idea, like...
Said they were all floppy. Yeah, because they was all overdosed.
And I don't know what it was, but I do want a toxicology to know if something is going on. Everybody that was at the party, I trusted.
Are you going to be her nurse? Okay. So just real quick.
So was people at your house at the party inside your house?
So if she brings anything
it was
up,
people.
she has any
it was
question,
other people, human beings in the house with you.
Nothing yet, so let's just ignore it. So she doesn't know anything at all. She doesn't know that her kids yet. So let's just, if she does say anything, just ignore her.
Me and my kids have been feeling really weird. All we had to eat in bed this night was some chocolate cake that we got for my daughter for her birthday. I do smoke weed, and the last time I ingested any is at, well, they're approximately 12:30.
Okay.
Before we head out to the park for her birthday party. And it's probably going to gas. I need to talk to him. I just want to see him.
I can't let you leave. I can't let you leave this room.
It seems like Music is a loving and caring mother, and this whole thing was a tragic accident. However, do not let her manipulation fool you. Just listen to what her son had to say when speaking with medics.
How's he doing?
He's good.
He is?
He said he hasn't eaten since Friday. So.
For reference, the current day is Sunday, meaning her son hasn't eaten food in over 48 hours, even while celebrating his sister's birthday. It's clear Music isn't telling the whole truth, something that would remain a constant theme throughout this entire investigation.
Music, soul child.
Kind of got a little
I don't even want to
right
give
now.
her that.
So we're working through it a little bit at a time. The reason I'm here, I wonder if I could take some pictures of you.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
Are you the detective?
I am.
Are you the one that will also be getting a toxicology report? Because I need one. I know I've done a lot of drugs in my life, and I've never felt anything like I did last night. It was completely bizarre.
Well,
and all that we had was the chocolate cake that we bought at Albertsons just before bed. We ate one more slice of chocolate cake.
And what was it that you felt last night?
last night I just felt like I couldn't hold myself up. Like I kept falling
We
into the
saw you
wall. My
couldn't hold
kids
yourself
kept
up.
falling
Like
into the walls.
you're weak, you were dizzy.
All
how
of the
so?
above.
You have any questions for me?
My kids are okay?
Your kids are okay right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of your kids is here right now, but I'll talk to you about this more here in a little bit, okay?
The officer at this point is.
He just lied. She said the kids are okay. Your kids are okay. No, your kids passed away. Your other child is here at the hospital. Like, dang, but that's sad, Mo. That's sad like a fool. Bro.
Fully aware of Zakiline's death, but for the sake of keeping the investigation as controlled as possible, he decides to refrain from telling Music that her daughter passed away. Fortunately, just across the hall, nurses work to rescue Music's older child. He's not doing well, but thankfully he's alive.
Try to get it to pee, but you could on his legs.
You could have walked.
But wait on his legs. So we're gonna do it like.
Yeah, she said Albert
And then
is
maybe
your
long
store.
chest.
Drug them.
Any findings so far?
Hey, Muff, you just brought something to my head. What was this thing from back in the guy? I think it was commercial probably ran from about like 88 to probably about 90. About 92. And then when it was the name of a pill, but it was like Bond tall, I'll help you get your Z's. I can't remember the first blank tall. I be thinking I can't remember. I want to say my tall, but that's the drug. That's the cramp for the periods and the cramp. And is it? Nah, it ain't my tall, bro. You know what I'm talking about, man? That shit is in my head, bro. And I was like, Dental will help you get your Z's. Nighttime will help you get your Z's. Why was that in my head? I could not find out what the hell it was. I was like, bro, what is this? And I didn't want to go look it up. Cause I was like, I know what it is. I see the little pills rocking like this back and forth, and they got the end on that mug. Bruh, y'all remember that commercial? Y'all remember that? I don't know why that was in my head when that Albertsons is your store popped up, and it just reminded me that I was trying to figure out what that was. Thank y'all. I know that was a little sidebar, but we needed it.
Yeah, let me get you another blanket.
This claim from the nurse adds even more complexity to the entire case. She said the boy wasn't able to put pressure on his legs, just like his parents earlier in the day. This adds the variable that perhaps something else caused the family to become sick and handicapped, something that had nothing to do with the drugs they had taken. Hours would pass as Music recovered in the hospital and nurses helped her son. She would then be transported to the sheriff's office along with Matthew. It's at this point that officers decided it was best to, at last, break the devastating news to the couple that their daughter had died.
When we have a death occur, we treat every death as if it's a homicide until we can prove otherwise, whether it's old person dying in their bed or what have you. So just for those reasons, we're going to take some pictures, okay? What's that?
Who died?
The little girl's gone. Okay. So we're going to have you stand up. Officer Carrasco is going to remove your handcuffs. We're going to take some pictures, okay?
Stand up, sir.
Damn. Damn. So here at this moment, do we not have compassion? Like, that man did he was on dope. That man just lost his baby. And it was at your hands. Shit, I feel sorry for bro, man.
Give him a minute.
Oh, you guys were waking me up. She was talking to me.
So, Mr. Bynum, here in a while, we're going to have a conversation about that, okay? But I know you're going to need a little time.
Wait for representation.
Okay, you're going to want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then let's take some pictures, and then we can get you back to the cell for now, okay?
They would allow Matthew to break the news to Music in a private area without cameras. However, as it would turn out, Matthew was too afraid to break the news and saved it for a detective later on.
You guys are free to go. You guys are free to go. You just can't go back to the house.
Go back to the house right now.
Yeah.
So.
You know.
Well, he doesn't know. That's what I'm telling him.
They don't know.
Okay, yeah. So you can't go back to the.
Oh, they got to leave? What does that say? Do that say New Mexico on his sleeve? Let's see. I got to make that big. Grant County? Does that say Grant County? Does that say Illinois down there at the bottom? I can't see.
Oh, so you guys are free to go. You guys' phones. She understands.
only have one phone.
The phone.
Yeah.
You guys come back tomorrow and get with the detectives in the morning.
The couple would roam free following this news, but without a home, they would live out on the streets for the night. Detectives, on the other hand, had a crucial question to answer. What could have possibly caused all of this to happen? As of now, nothing makes sense.
So they let them folk go just off to the street. So if they guilty of murder, you don't know where to find them folk at. They anywhere in the city. That was a dumb decision to me. I'm flabbergasted as well. Hey, he should have allowed them a few minutes to let it sink in. Yeah, man, it should have showed them a little bit of goddamn. And the way they just went about it, oh yeah, the girl's dead. Let me get some pictures. Put your hands in. We're gonna take a like, come on, bro. Where the fuck is Thaddeus? That's what I'm not. They locked Thaddeus up and we forgot about that. God almighty, boy, this one.
Child was
tricky,
and an answer had to be found. Fortunately, detectives had a plan to find the answers they were looking for. Remember Thaddeus, the guy on the scene who called 911? Thaddeus was the only person with the family the night prior, and seemingly the only coherent one out of the group. If anyone could explain what had happened, it would be him. With this...
So if he was the only one there, who was the fucking people she was talking about at the birthday party? I want to know everybody at the party. This was you and your husband. Boy, hell.
He would be brought to the station directly after Music and Matthew left, where officers would conduct their first formal interview of the case.
It wasn't a party, you're right. Uh-oh, here come this boy looking like out there on the weekend.
Sorry about that. Still a lot going on right now. Alright, so I'm going to read this to you. Just it's an advice of your rights if you're going to take to investigative detention, okay?
She might have been on dope, she might have been partying with the people in her head.
The detective would go on to read Thaddeus his rights. It's important to know that detectives do consider Thaddeus a potential suspect. The goal of this interview is not only to determine whether or not Music and Matthew are guilty, but if Thaddeus could have played a role in Zachy Line's death.
I saw that you were the 911 caller. Yes, but before we get into that, let's start in the morning. So how did the morning start?
Well, I don't know if you saw the red van there or not with the dogs in it barking. That's where I'm trying to convert that into a little trailer. That's where I was sleeping. I woke up and I thought I heard the kids playing around outside, and then I realized that someone was yelling out from inside
the red van is where he was sleeping. Oh my God.
Tiny home, and I didn't know why. So I got out of the van and I went and I sat. There was music. Matt was kind of laying near music, like almost on top of Zachy, little girl. So that's what I decided to call 911.
So let's just kind of backtrack it a little bit. So you heard music yelling. So you hear that. You walk to the door. You go to the door and you open the door and you see Zach, you said? Zachy, and music laying on what?
Well, that was on the bed. Zachy was kind of
half on, half off, and music was not on the set at all.
So far, Thaddeus's recollection
That's
of
what I'm
events
saying.
is accurate to what officers observed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who was screaming? Did they commit the murder on geeking up and then got them crash out? Like, I'm thoroughly confused on this,
When they
bro.
got onto the scene. He would go on to say that Music and Matthew don't consume or smoke any kind of drug other than marijuana. We know this.
So, see, this fool just said they don't smoke no other drug, nothing but weed. That's a lot. Well, maybe this is when Shawty said Albertson's poisoned or drugged up. Maybe some. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. I don't know what year this was, but that's why I be messing with the weed in the dispensary, because they spray these shits down now. They terping shit out that ain't really home grown, and they cutting their shit and growing their shit with all kind of chemicals to make it turn colors and have all. Yeah, it's wild. Ain't no regulation out here in the wild west, so they might have. I don't know. Do you think that she may have been trying to get a bag of reefer, and it done been sprayed down, and they be whopping the weed now, you know, all that, but that got that green crack used to be shit back in like 2016. That was real gas. That was the name of the strand. But you know, they got the shit that's covered in, look like it's covered in powder. They done got some of that much. Got yeah, it might have took off. Or do y'all just think they was regular schmegular junkies? Ain't nobody lace them. Ain't nobody trick them. They went and got them a thing of that boy, and boy, they had a time and killed their baby in the meantime. Y'all let me know in the comments. Zach Line. Zach. There's a difference in smoking and shooting. Yeah. She was shooting up. Thaddeus did that. I ain't gonna discount that neither. Let's see, bro. This
is a lie, as Music herself admitted.
Y'all ain't tell me I done let y'all go goddamn past lunch. It's lunchtime, man. Clock out. We gonna come right back now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might have got some bad weed. That's what I'm saying. They may have got some bad reefer. But let's go ahead and go to lunch. Hit lunch break in the comments. Pick your favorite emoji. Hit that thing 100 times. I ain't gonna have a long lunch break. We gonna come right back because I'm trying to see what's going on with Lazaki, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I appreciate y'all being here. Lunchtime. Let's go.
Say, baby, we got them eggs and we got the etouffee for you. If you want to come on in here and get you a nice pot of that gumbo for breakfast, baby. But you got to get your ass back to work.
So how was the mushrooms?
It was too freaking good. Like, listen, I don't even eat mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. But them, amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. So she came and got her a plate. Yes.
A whole plate.
And how was the sushi?
It was so good. And they just told me mushrooms was in there too. Couldn't even taste it. It tastes like regular slushie.
Thank you.
It's me and Cheryl, Vernon, and
natural with melanated mushrooms. Check us out on www.melanatedmushroomsllc.com.
We provide wellness through mushrooms, herbs, and art.
Peace.
Tired of the same old things on the internet? Check out the Flash Mob channel lineup. Starting every morning, the Ones Detective Agency does true crime like you never seen. Join the morning crew for the Ones Detective Agency. In the nights will never be the same with us on duty. Join the night shift for True Crimes, the Street Beat. To keep up with what's going on in the music and all the new videos and music around, join host Tay White for y'all messing with it. For lunchtime colorful conversations, join Modest Moments. Every Friday, join UnoDaOne for another episode of Uno Does the Internet. And for a podcast so secret you have to be there to see it, delete this later. You just gotta subscribe to see it. And on Saturdays, if you miss it during the week, you can get you some overtime with the Ones Detective Agency Overtime. And if you want to keep up with the ongoings of Tay, join him at Tay TV. Join Flash Mob Entertainment.
Say, baby, we got them eggs and we got the etouffee for you. If you want to come on in here and get you a nice pot of that gumbo for breakfast, baby. But you got to get your ass back to work.
Hey man, welcome back from lunch. I hope everybody had a good lunch. Oh, I just want to jump in some of these comments before we get back to the case. Listen, my boy D said Thaddeus did that shit. I'm starting to lean that way, like I said before lunch. Sharon said they got some bad weed, and Sharon, that's what I'm feeling, man. They might have got a hold to some bad gas. Cause Daddy saying he ain't never seen them smoke nothing but weed. Charlie said I did a bunch of drugs in my life, but we just smoke weed. But she did say I didn't take nothing at the party. So that's what kind of got me messed up too, because I paid attention to that detail too. Most say they junkies, and I can't. I want to know. I don't know. I'm on the fence. And I know I don't like being on the fence, but I am on the fence with this. That's why we growing our own. Flash gas coming soon. You better believe that. Flashback on the way. Power up. Hey, I'm thinking Thad might have been involved. Me too. Hey, Vyoshi, Detective Cherie said, every time I see that commercial, I get hungry. I want to do they ship the mushroom cooked already. Let Detective Cherie know they getting hungry. Hey, what about hear me out, Vio, oyster mushroom po' boy. Ooh, turn up. Let's get back to the case.
To taking methamphetamine the day prior, meaning Thaddeus' statements need to be taken with a grain of salt. However, none of this would matter, as the detective would ask a single question that, quite literally, would change the trajectory of the entire case.
How did they get the house? It's a propane heater on the wall, yes. But last night, the few nights.
Oh, they got fucking carbon monoxide poisoned. They got poisoned with the fucking propane that Thaddeus goofy ass did. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh my God, what is going on? Boys, what?
Ago, the propane ran out, and they had taken it off to go get propane, but never got it to the propane fill. Did they ever start fires in the house? No. They don't start fires in the house. They go and I thought you saw the coals in the bathtub. Yeah. So that was where they went and they burned wood and brought it in once it was cold and no smoke left. Yeah, because that's what I thought. I saw that and I was like, well, maybe we could be looking at carbon monoxide here too. It was. I don't think it would have been, because last night they might have used the coals to heat it, but it's probably not likely.
Despite what Thaddeus claims, this theory makes a lot of sense. If the family used coal to keep the house warm, the fumes could be potentially deadly. Burning coal releases carbon monoxide, a colorless, odorless gas that can cause poisoning. Inhalation of carbon monoxide prevents oxygen from binding to hemoglobin in the blood, leading to oxygen deprivation in tissues and organs. This can cause headache, dizziness, nausea, confusion, and in severe cases, loss of consciousness and death. The exact symptoms of everyone inside the home. If the trailer was fully sealed, meaning no windows or doors were open, then this could certainly have been what killed Zachyline.
What y'all think? Y'all think that killed little Zachyline? Carbon monoxide poison on accident? Oh man, this tough, bro. This tough, bro. Let me see what my folks talking about, man. I figured it was that when they kept showing that thing on the wall. Wait, I missed it. Muff. What? But that explains their motor skills were, yeah. It sounds like there might have been carbon monoxide poison, bro. God dang, boy. Then that make you go back and reflect on how they were treating these folk the whole time. See how the officer was being like. I'm totally confused now. I don't know what to think. I don't know if I need to put somebody in jail, rehab, crazy house. Let's get back to the caveman.
This is something officers would investigate later on in the night, but for now, this is just a theory, and the detective still needs to try and determine whether or not Thaddeus is lying about Matthew and Music's drug use, or if something even more sinister had taken place. To do this, he decides to relay the significance of this case to Thaddeus by letting him know that Zachyline had passed away.
Zachy. Oh. Did not know that. Zachy's gone. That's why all of this is happening. Yeah. Because we need to figure out how in the heck this even came to be. Yeah. Okay. So I know last time we talked a lot about doing the right thing and this and that. Yeah. I mean, that situation that you're in, definitely a good time to do that, right? Right.
I didn't assess the situation, be honest, because I just automatically wrote them folk off as junkies. I said, oh, these some junkies. They done mishandled and neglected their kid in this dirty ass house. Yes, it's still neglect, but now I got a whole nother like, down. And I just said I have to see shit from different perspectives. We just said that I picked that trade up from how you move. I'm baffled now. I think we did this before. Oh, I'm having deja vu. Yeah, we ain't never do this before. We ain't never do this with mama. Ever at all. Never heard of music, Zachy, carbon monoxide, none of that at all. Yeah. Usually they pass out first, but them laying on their daughter is why she died and they didn't. Yeah.
I can't even think of a situation where it would be more important.
This sad for real.
To know what's going on than right now. I'm not the kind of cop that likes to get people caught up. That's not why I do this. That's not why I'm here. Right now, seeing her covered up, seeing her afterwards. Like I'm not lying. Like it knocked me down. I cried for a good long while. I saw you walking away from the ambulance crying. Yeah, I didn't know why. Yeah, it got a lot worse after that. Right now, my job is to do right by Zachy and lie the best I can by understanding what's going on. I mean, and like I said, sometimes things happen. Sometimes people kill other people on purpose. Yeah. Sometimes it's accidental or things go too far. There's a million reasons why something could happen, why something could come to be, right? And sometimes there's little details of things that happen that end up meaning a lot, right, down the road. Like, you could be like, well, I noticed this, or I did see that, or I overheard whatever, or I had this.
Y'all still feeling like bro got something to do with it? Old Thaddeus. Y'all still feel like Thaddeus got something to do with it now? I don't know. I'm confused. I like having a direction. Usually we can find a direction in what this case gonna be. But I don't know. Is baby weekend, is next weekend the culprit? Because he knew, oh yeah, they used coal to heat the house. Uses wood. They ain't use no coal. It was wood. Like, it seemed like he was trying everything he's saying. Oh, they only smoke weed. Everything is contradictory to what they are saying. So it gives me a level of suspicion. It creates a doubt. It creates doubt toward his character and him as a suspect. So I don't know. Hold on. They know something and not saying. That's what I'm feeling, bro. This nigga did something for sure. They question it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Something going on. Let's get back to it.
Feeling, or something that smell right and have something, right? So sometimes those things can lead.
And they said when they walked in, the odor was strong. Remember?
To having a greater understanding. So is there anything of that nature regarding anyone that was there at any time that could have led potentially to that?
I only ever heard Music and Matt argue, but it was usually when Matt was super tired and stayed up all night gathering wood and stuff. And then the truck would break down or something would go wrong and he did. And Music was, it's common for that to happen, but it was never around the kids. They never did anything around the kids and they loved them.
Is there anything that stands out to you about what happened that could explain what's going on here?
Your RV food.
Oh, I mean, what stood out was Zaki's face, how pale it was, or that's what I called it.
It seems clear that Thaddeus genuinely doesn't think Music and Matthew had any intentions to hurt their daughter, and if they had taken drugs that night, he wasn't aware of it. The mystery of what happened is still as confusing as ever, and the only possible cause officers could think of was the burning coal. So with this in mind, they would report back to the trailer later that night to investigate this possibility.
Reporting for us?
Yep.
I wondered, why do they go to do the investigation at night? Why you can't just do it right when the light bright, you got full range, full access, can see? But maybe that's just me. Maybe this when they want to do it when nobody's around. I don't know. B, you might be on to something.
So I'm sure they went over this several times with you, but boy was somewhere in this region. Dad was laying here, decedent here, and the mom off to the side. And then when Thaddeus came in, he saw them here. She was super pale. For some reason, moved him to this chair.
Oh, so Thaddeus came in and moved the boy. They didn't say that in the beginning. Do y'all remember them saying that Thaddeus came in and moved the boy? Man, listen, bro.
And then came back. And then that's when he started calling 911. Girl could have gotten sick. I mean, living like this, you know? Gets a little bit of a cold or something, and there you go. She had any kind of immunocompromise.
So they said that she got sick and threw up?
The mom was like, I've done a lot of drugs in my life. She goes, I occasionally do meth and but I don't do heroin, nothing like that, and I've never felt like I did last night ever in my life.
It seemed like the case was quite clear at this point. The carbon monoxide poisoning was too much for Zaki Lyon's body to handle, and she passed. All they had to do was find a way to factually prove that there were high levels of carbon monoxide in the trailer, and their case would be closed. A post-mortem toxicology analysis would be conducted on Zaculines specifically designed to identify carboxyhemoglobin saturation. Normal carboxyhemoglobin levels are generally up to 3.5% in non-smokers and up to 8% in smokers. When Zaculines' result came back, it showed a 70% saturation. It was far too much to survive. The coal fumes had killed her. The next day, detectives would bring back both Music and Matthew to the station. Matthew insisted on only speaking if he had an attorney present, but Music agreed to sit down for a conversation. The detective wants to determine a few specific things during this interrogation. Did Music or Matthew know that heating their home with the hot coal ash was extremely dangerous, yet continue to do it? And
so now they finna try to see if they intentionally I think they intentionally lit the coal and said, yeah, we gonna do this and keep doing this. It's dangerous. And y'all think that? I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I don't think so. Damn. How they found him? See, that's a good question. They might have been. No, I'm not. I've been dealing
ultimately,
with
were they aware that their daughter had passed and tried to go without calling 911?
They was just trying to keep warm and keep the babies warm. For real, bro.
Okay, so like I said, you can vote this anytime you want, all right? Like the deputy told you, I'm Detective Orozco. You could just call me Randy. That's fine. My job is to figure out what happened, and you are someone that can give me information that I obviously wasn't there for.
Yes.
I'm playing a little bit of catch up.
I do smoke weed, but I had not imbibed any speed.
Okay, so just to be clear with speed, thank you. I appreciate
I do not use them regularly. It was just kind of like I wasn't feeling good. It doesn't matter. That's all just excuses. But anyways, I had not used any past like noon 30 at the very latest.
Okay.
And there was nothing that she could get in the room. The room is extremely messy, and that is true. And we're working on it. We don't have a vehicle right now to even take it to the dump. So it's really
hard.
It is hard.
Crazy hard.
And
did y'all see the house before? Was he before pictures? Let me see.
But I had not imbibed any speed.
Okay, so just to be clear with speed, thank you. I appreciate
I do not use them regularly. It was just kind of like I wasn't feeling good. It doesn't matter. That's all just excuses. But anyways, I had not used any past like noon 30 at the very latest.
Okay.
And there was nothing that she could get in the room. The room is extremely messy, and that is true. And we're working on it. We don't have a vehicle right now to even take it to the dump.
Oh no, I thought that was carpet, like vacuum marks. That's just shit everywhere.
So it's really
hard.
It is hard.
It is hard.
And we had a friend that was letting us use their truck to do dump runs and stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry.
To do dump runs and
stuff.
Okay. And
he's heartless. He's Orozo.
Yeah, I've done not recently, but like recently I've just done, and I've done a lot of drugs throughout my life. Though my name is Music. My parents named me Music. You know, that's the life I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never felt like I did last night. It was unreal. Like I couldn't hold myself up. My daughter, and my son couldn't hold themselves up. I had no idea what was going on. I just wanted us to get some sleep, and I thought that would help. And I don't know what it was.
It seems odd that all Music feels the need to explain is her chronic drug use, and that she doesn't think it had anything to do with their sickness.
So did you take her explaining her drug use? Like, no, she was just saying like, bro, I'm telling you, I've done drugs. I'm admitting that I've done drugs, right? I've done drugs. Yes, the house is messy. I ain't got no way to jump this shit. She's truly explaining what is going on in her life. In her explanation of using drugs is just to paint a picture of, I know what drugs feel like. I know what it feels to be high. The way I felt last night due to the carbon monoxide, which we know, but she doesn't know. Due to the carbon monoxide, I never felt this way before. I can't stand up. She's like, oh, shit, I'm just really stiff. I don't know what's going on. I don't think she had a clue as to what is going on, bro. She was just trying to paint a picture so you can understand. But man, she heard drug use, and like, I don't get it.
Detective would later state that he thought Music had known their daughter was dead even prior to the officers arriving at their house, which is why she felt the need to immediately cover her tracks.
That was not like anything I've ever experienced.
Me too. That's extremely weird, right?
Yes.
Stuff like that doesn't happen.
I don't have any idea what happened, but I want to know what was in my system, and I want to know how it got to my kids' system, because they did not get in. I'm telling you, and an investigation will have to be done, and that is fine with me. But I know that I do not.
That lady is innocent. That lady is innocent. I don't think she knew. I might be wrong. I could be 150% wrong, but I don't think she knew. I think she loved her kids. I think her luck, she down on her luck, but she was doing what she could. Even though she had her vices and her flaws, she said she kept all my weed and my speed is out of the way. Them children, look it up in the toxicology report. Hey, who are you? You the detective? I need a toxicology report. I need to know what's in my system. The Albertsons, that's the last shit we had. We had $15 to go get a cake. I got a cake. Yeah, she might be a user, but she ain't guilty of killing her baby. To me. Let's see.
I know that. And so if that's in my system, and if that's in my little girl's system, somebody put it there. Sorry, excuse my language, but I do not
speak however you want. You're going through some shit right now.
That's the most compassion he had this whole fucking case.
Because I don't want to
be misconstrued.
I don't want to be misconstrued. I know that a lot of people come through here lying about what they do, and I am not here to lie about what I do. I'm here to figure out what happened to my children, because I just want to know that okay.
She hurt. She hurt bad like this, y'all. I think you would do all my
opportunity to become invested for them. I don't know what happened. I don't think it was the cake or anything. I don't know what it was.
What about the heater for the house?
The heater, we don't have the propane hooked. We're out of propane.
And the cold? Like if this we have the cold or whatever you were burning in there?
Yeah, it was cold. They were cold. But we burned them all the way to cold so they don't smoke the place out, and then we vent the window. Normally we have a propane heater. And when we have the propane hooked up to the heater that's up against the wall, we still leave it vented because the kids were, a while back, like when we first moved in, this is over a year ago, my son was waking up, throwing up, and we discovered it's because we had all the windows shut with the propane heater on, so it wasn't ventilating properly, so we
they didn't know about the cold.
The windows just cracked, and that was enough, and all the throwing up stuff.
Likely due to hallucinations and delusions caused by amphetamine, they forgot to open their windows, neglectfully.
What? They wasn't using propane, so they didn't think to open the windows. They didn't use propane, they used coal, so they didn't think to, bro.
Sealing their daughter's fate.
Yeah, that was my initial thought with everyone in the house. Like you guys, from what we were told at the time, like
that's
people just aren't really good at having that type of heater inside the house, or even burning the coals inside. You get a little carbon monoxide. A certain percent, I'm not a doctor, some percent you're going to start feeling sick and whatnot, and after that things get a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Right, progressively more serious until that's solved.
There should have been at least 2 windows in the house.
It was very important that the detective didn't reveal that they already knew Zachy Line's death was due to carbon monoxide poisoning, as it would have allowed Music to start making news stories and trying to clear her name, as she had done at the start of the interrogation. Since he left Zachy Line's cause of death hidden from Music, she was more than happy to give up all of that information.
Di? Right? Is that your son's name? Di? I checked on him at the hospital when I saw you. So from what they're thinking, at that time, things could have changed. He looks like he has a touch of pneumonia.
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, otherwise, he seemed pretty okay. They're treating them. They're going to do what doctors do.
Yeah.
Right, and check him for all sorts of stuff. Zachy, she didn't survive.
Damn, folk. Damn.
Fine. But we are going to look into it as deeply as we possibly can to try to get a better answer for what happened.
At least 12 showing a little compassion right now, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at first he was a jerk. He was a jerk face. And I understood.
The detective would write down his thoughts during this very moment, saying Miss Adami was told about her daughter's passing. She appeared to attempt to be shocked and also cried, but no tears came out. She would stop and stare for brief moments at a time, which could have been initial shock or theatrics. Her emotional response did not appear to be genuine. The detective had gotten everything he needed. For the rest of the interrogation, Music would recount how she couldn't move when she woke up and everything that had happened the previous day. They would roam free for over 2 months following the death, but would finally be arrested after a case was built up, showing the two's extensive past of child neglect, including poor living conditions, and a lack of supervision. Matthew would be charged with intentional abuse of a child, resulting in death and abandonment of a child. Music was charged with intentional abuse of a child, resulting in death and child abuse in the first offense. As of December 2024, their trial is still ongoing. If found guilty, the two will likely be facing life in prison.
Damn, bruh. That's wicked, bruh. That's wicked as hell. I can't believe this, bruh. I don't think them folks guilty. I don't think them folks guilty, man. I personally think I don't think that was a tragic accident. I'm with you, D. I'm thinking that's bullshit. I think they're getting railroaded as well. Detective Cherie said they should get the chair. So we kind of split on this one. Their past made them guilty, and that's what I'm saying. And they just built up some cases. It took them 2 months to come up with some bullshit to try to stick it to these people because I don't know. That man said her reaction wasn't genuine. It wasn't genuine. I felt like she was in shock because she just learned her baby didn't make it. Y'all knew the toxicology report proved that everything she said was true. She didn't ingest nothing that I did from the drug use that I've done. And I've done drugs and I'd never felt this way. Man, I wonder Music and what was his name? Michael Barrow. We got to look them folk up, man. I got another case right now for you guys, but I don't know. I think this is a good point. We had a good solid work day. This one baffled my mind. It still got me thinking. I'm over here stuck trying to like walk my way through it. Is there a standard reaction from everyone that loses someone? That's what I'm saying. Like, how did he? I don't know, man. I don't know. stuck. I'm stuck with this one. Hey, I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all that last case from last night so bad. Man, listen, brother. Let go, bro. Let's do this. This one was a, one that was somebody sent to me. Let's get to it, man. Y'all want to do it? Let's do it. I'm good. I'm good.
Hurry up, get Martinez. Get Muffin. Get Modesty. Cherie, get all the detectives. We have an emergency case.
This is 19-year-old Hollis Daniels. He just got arrested and has somehow managed to sneak a gun into jail.
I seen this. This was, ooh, this sad. I ain't even finna, I ain't gonna spoil it for you.
And this is where all hell breaks loose. The moment this happens, the entire police station goes into lockdown as officers scramble to make sense of the situation. They have no idea who did this and how something like this can even happen. Hollis, on the other hand, was by this time long gone and thought he was going to get away with it. But little did he know his heinous crime was being recorded every step of the way.
Y'all saw what happened? I ran that back. I ran that bike.
This is 19-year-old Hollis Daniels. He just got arrested and has somehow managed to sneak a gun into jail.
You have a family at home? Yep. How many kids? Pretty old?
And this is where all hell breaks loose. The moment this happens, the entire police station goes into lockdown as officers scramble to make sense of the situation. They have no idea who did this and how something like this can even happen. Hollis, on the other hand, was by this time long gone and thought he was going to get away with it. Little did he know his heinous crime was being recorded every step of the way by hidden cameras. Now the chase was on to catch this cold-blooded teen killer.
You know the white guy Jonathan Brewer from Brunswick. He kind of look like Jonathan. That's what I'm saying. How did he get the stick? How did he get the stick in the? How did he get the goddamn pistol in the thing? That was always my question. Like, how did he get it in there, man? Boy, you took the word right out of my mouth. But we'd have got gunned down. We wouldn't have made it there with a pistol. Straight up. We in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas.
You know, it's funny. My mom called me and said, "Reed, are you okay? There's been a shooting, and they say it's you." And immediately then I knew I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
At around 1 a.m. on the 8th of October, Hollis Daniels got into an argument with his friends. Allegedly, Hollis had stolen his friend Leo's gun and at one point even threatened him with it. As Hollis left the house that evening, Leo called the police telling them exactly what happened, and Hollis was pulled over at around 1:30 a.m. Had the traffic stop you're about to see ended even slightly differently, Officer
In a BMW. Spoiled kid. Man.
Floyd East
That hurt
Jr.
my feelings, man. That hurt my feelings for real, man. Like, look at OG, man. OG probably like, bro, I'm just trying to wrap up my little tail end of my career, bro. And little goddamn Red, man, he over here just on some GTA shit. Oh, I want to see what it feels like.
still be alive to this day.
Hey, what's going on, man?
He made it in there with a gun because he's white. They failed to pat him down.
Where are you coming from?
Talk your talk.
We got a call about you causing a disturbance.
Disturbance?
Yeah, over at your friend's house. What's your friend's name?
Leo?
That was wild.
Okay, why is Leo calling us, telling us you're messing with him?
I have no idea, sir. Because I guess he didn't. I don't know.
So the dude that he stole, his friend that he stole the gun from, just called the police, and they called him, and he said Tyler said you was messing with him, and here this is the reaction.
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay.
He said you stole his gun. He called and said you stole his gun.
You have any guns or any weapons in the vehicle? Any drugs or anything like that? Step out here and talk to me, man, okay?
Is that necessary, sir?
Yeah, it is necessary, okay? Just come stand over here for me, okay?
After stepping out, Hollis
You really
tells
got
the
the rest of
officers
them.
that he did get into an argument with his friends, even getting thrown onto the floor at one point. However, he's adamant that he didn't steal anything from them, especially not a gun. The cops, though, aren't so sure, and want to search his vehicle to prove him wrong.
You don't have a gun inside the vehicle? No, sir. You have a gun on your person? No, sir.
No, I pat him down. Yeah, I pat him
Do you
down.
care if we search your vehicle? Yes, sir.
Y'all heard that loud and clear. Y'all heard that loud and clear. Yeah, I patted him down. I patted him down.
You don't want us to search your vehicle? Yeah, but not because I don't have a gun. I just don't. I don't want to that. It's not necessary. I'm on the way home. No, it is necessary because right now you're involved in an investigation. That's why I'm asking if you have a gun in your car. No. I cannot search your vehicle for a gun. Yes, sir. Okay, then hang on to him. I'm gonna go there and see what's going on that side, and then I'll be back over here. So, might as well just put him in the back of the vehicle.
Okay. All right. Okay.
As Hollis didn't give consent to search, the officers never ended up looking inside his vehicle. It could have been argued they had probable cause, but in this situation, the officers must have thought it was a gray area and let it.
They wouldn't know. They would now.
It slide. Sources say that it's very likely Hollis did indeed have the gun with him in the car, and that a search would have likely recovered the weapon and saved Officer Floyd's life. But instead, Hollis was given a friendly send-off and allowed to return back home.
Damn, you said I tried to kill him? Or you said that I said that?
Yeah, that's what he told the other officer. You can carry on with your night, man. Get home safe, buddy.
The very next evening, a call came in from a student saying that they'd heard a gunshot and saw another student holding a gun. The cops, of course, took this extremely seriously, as they were worried that he might harm himself or others on the campus. So at 5:59 p.m., Officer Floyd East Jr. conducted a welfare check with his partner.
So why did he steal the gun in the first place? That's what I want to know. Why did he take the gun from his friend Tyler?
Texas Tech Police Department, we're keying in.
And he's
inside, Hollis was nowhere to be seen, but the officers did manage to wake up his roommate, whom they.
So let's go back, because we did that officer hella dirty, right? We did that officer hella dirty. This was a whole nother day after he done got pulled over. After he didn't get searched, after he didn't get pat down properly, he already cleared that situation, right? They didn't do their job. They failed. Now, a new group of officers is coming to him now. He hadn't been apprehended yet. So a new group of officers is coming to apprehend him now. Now, they have to do their job. Let's see.
Were able to question about Hollis's whereabouts.
Hey, what's up, man? What's your name?
Andy.
Andy? Is that who we're looking for?
No, we're looking for Hollis. I just woke up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What do you know about your partner that lives in this room down here?
Hollis Daniels? Hollis? I don't know a whole lot about him. Really. I don't know. I haven't
They're
really
not going to pat him down either.
Okay.
Despite the lack of information, though, it wouldn't take long for the cops to find something extremely unnerving that confirms their suspicions.
There's a gun right here. A revolver.
Unfortunately for the cops, this isn't the weapon that they're looking for. It's actually just a CO2 gun, and the cops eventually end up coming dry on any real firearms or evidence that one has been discharged here. However, they don't stop on their search, and they instead happen on something that worries them even more.
Probably is some drugs or paraphernalia in there, but we can't tell from plain view, so we'll just go ahead and seize all that. And I don't know what those pills are, but there's another in there. And East, when I was looking inside this box, it looks like there's a little bag with some marijuana, maybe.
The cops found small amounts of marijuana and a larger quantity of X concealed in a bottle that was supposed to be for antibiotics. According to his friends, Hollis had recently developed an addiction for X and was illegally obtaining it alongside smoking weed to supposedly treat his anxiety. If that was indeed the case, imagine how nervous he must have felt when he returned home at 6:29 p.m. to see 4 police officers searching his dorm.
Hang on, what's your name, bud?
Come here, buddy. What's up? What's your name? Andreas. No, it's not. Come on.
Yeah, that boy said Andreas. That boy said Andreas. My name Andreas.
We've already talked to your other 3 roommates. We know what they look like.
Yeah.
That was a good try, though. Hey, stand up for me real quick. Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Interlace your fingers on top of your head.
This is the first of 2 searches that will be conducted on Hollis, marking the most pivotal points in this case. From this point onwards, he's never let out of the officer's sight, and he never retrieves a gun from anywhere. It would later come to light that at this very moment, he had a loaded .45 caliber pistol concealed in his waistband. A search should confirm that, but watch what happens when they start to pat him down.
Spread your feet out a little for me. What's all in this pocket?
Money?
Money? Yeah, I can take it out?
Yeah.
Is it okay to just empty out all your pockets while we're doing this?
Do you have...
Don't move your hands.
Is that necessary?
I'm asking you a question.
No, I don't consent to it, no.
Okay.
Somehow, the officers don't find the gun that'll be used to shoot one of these officers in just 1 hour from now. But the cops are clearly still suspicious.
That's him right
He
there.
gave a fake name and seems extremely nervous while being searched, tentatively asking to avoid searching in certain places.
So what's going on with
Hey, congratulations, man. That's a perfect time. Our girl got cleared. Let's go ahead and hit the celebration emoji 100 times for our girl Mug getting that clean bill of health. You feel what I'm saying to you? We back in this thing. Let go, Mug.
I smoke pot sometimes to set, and I have a few pills in there, yes, sir.
Oh, that's something that's yours?
Yes, sir.
I accidentally deleted somebody's comment. I don't know.
So you don't have a prescription?
I put it back. It was Sharon's message.
That's a lot of
I'm tapping the dang on emojis
While
thing
he's
over
not
here.
in cuffs, Hollis seems remarkably calm. So while he's relaxed, they ask him a couple questions about the weapons before they throw him in cuffs.
I have. I do have a pellet gun, but it's not loaded.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Okay. Well,
What do you use the CO2 gun for?
Honestly, I haven't even loaded it down here. Back home, we used to just shoot squirrels and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but then I realized I got here, there's not many squirrels here, you know what I'm saying? Then we also got a report of a gunshot. There was no gunshot. In here? That's what we're told. By who?
Somebody that heard it.
So, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, I wasn't even here last night. I was over at my buddy, 28th Street. What time did the
You was at your brother's 28th Street? Okay.
Because if you
I don't know.
if you look up the police reports from Officer, what's his name? It was Duckworth, Officer Duckworth. We went through this whole thing.
Did he write you a ticket or
He
anything?
didn't write me a ticket. He let me go because the whole situation was they thought that I stole their gun, and so then they went and searched my car. You can look and I see you can look at his what time he pulled me over, and I bet that whatever time the gunshot was reported won't actually, because that wasn't.
When the cops checked the reports, it turned out he was telling the truth, and the body cam from last night's traffic stop backs this story up. At this point, the cops could start to connect the dots. A kid accused of stealing a gun is now being accused of shooting it at university. It could definitely be assumed that something's gone overlooked. Either way, Hollis has been found in possession of multiple illegal drugs, so the cops finally decide to arrest him.
What's the bond and stuff in there?
I don't know. We'll have to do it. It all depends on the weight and how much of the pills there are to kind of determine the...
The cops then start a second pat-down, one that Hollis remembers vividly. He says he felt the officer check just millimeters away from the weapon, but somehow never finding it. Hollis was then escorted from his dorm into a squad car. where Officer Floyd tragically missed another opportunity to stop what happened to him in just 50 minutes. As Hollis sits down in the patrol car, Officer Floyd hears a strange noise.
I'll be class 311 male. What was that big thump? Oh, my handcuffs.
That noise wasn't his handcuffs at all. It was actually the sound of his gun falling down the leg of his pants and hitting the floor. As well as lying through his teeth, he was even able to reach down and fully conceal the gun back in his pants before finishing his journey to the Texas Tech PD. When they arrived, a 30-minute countdown full of tragic and negligent mistakes would begin to take place. At 12 minutes past 7, one of the officers says that if Hollis continues to cooperate, they'll remove his handcuffs.
If you cooperate with me, we'll go ahead and pull these cuffs off a little bit, okay?
And 2 minutes later, at 14 minutes past, the officers make good on their promise and take his handcuffs off. 90 seconds later, Hollis and Officer Floyd enter a room to run through some paperwork and are left alone. There is no footage of another search taking place before or after they entered this room together. At 7:44 p.m., Hollis asks Officer Floyd 3 questions.
You have a family at home? Yep. How many kids? Pretty old?
It's unclear why he chose to ask these questions. There was no incentive, and all it did was make him look like a complete and total psychopath. Like he wanted him to know the damage that he was about to cause and the lives that he was about to ruin. 4 seconds pass before he reaches into his sock and takes a deep breath. The shot echoed through the station, alerting officers nearby. By the time they arrived, Floyd was already dead, and Hollis was nowhere to be seen. Assuming Floyd's body cam to be the only camera in the room, he grabbed it and fled, with no idea that the entire incident had been recorded on this hidden surveillance camera. Despite the suspect being gone, cops knew there could only be one suspect, and they immediately placed the campus on lockdown and began a 2-hour-long manhunt for an armed teen killer.
658, the PD is not secure. Got an officer down, he's shot in our briefing room. We don't know where the suspect went. He's about a 19-year-old white male, skinny.
What's he wearing?
Blue jeans, believe a light-colored t-shirt. He had mud on his jeans from the knees down.
Blue jeans and a white t-shirt?
Yeah, and he's got facial hair.
Can you relay the information one more time?
Yeah.
To our sergeant so we can get all the perimeter units clear on what we're looking for.
What's his last name?
Daniels last name, first name Hollis.
After securing the area, detailing a full and proper description of Hollis,
I can agree. I don't want to blow up for y'all. I can agree. I can give him a dog for that one. Don't you remember you is a little ugly doggy? You said you'll be coming back, your ugly self. Ugly, 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 oh, ugly. You were ugly, ugly little dog. Doom, doom, doom. He a dog.
Searching the campus for a total of 90 minutes, Hollis was eventually found and apprehended without further injury. When he was finally caught, he said cold-bloodedly that he was, quote, the one that shot their friend. He was found carrying Floyd's body cam and a loaded .45 caliber pistol. At every turn, Hollis got as lucky as he possibly could have, while Floyd got the opposite. After being caught, Hollis also told the officers that he'd done something f***ed up and illogical, implying that he had some remorse for what happened. However, a phone call to his family recorded at 11:14 that night showed that the only thing he regretted was being caught.
I'm getting on the phone with a criminal defense attorney. I would really advise you not to say anything.
Yeah, on the cool, I haven't been saying anything.
Huh?
I haven't been saying anything really. But there's pretty solid proof against me, and that's the problem.
I know that, Reed, and I know that you think that doesn't matter, but
I don't. You know me, Carrie. You know me. I'm not gonna say. I supported someone who assaulted me yesterday. I said no, he didn't assault me. You know me. I'm not gonna say anything that would jeopardize that.
I'm just saying, I love you, and you'll get through this.
Yeah. It's my dumb fault that I shouldn't have done this anyway. I'm stupid.
Hollis's demeanor in this call is frankly terrifying. It's almost as if he's talking to his family about the drug charge and not the first-degree murder charge. And the biggest issue on his mind seems to be being kicked out of school.
This may be a little more extreme. I think that they're probably going to kick me out of Texas Tech High School. And I think that they're... Huh?
After this call, he was taken by police to an interrogation room, where it seems the reality of the situation finally hits him.
He got a spit mask on?
Here's a little story. What do you think is the most likely possible outcome?
Well, I don't know the whole story.
I f***ed up.
Well, hold on.
I'm just.
I know it's a bad situation. I got it. Okay.
You know, it's funny. My mom called me and said, "Reed, are you okay? There's been a shooting, and they say it's you." And immediately then I knew, you know, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
That was after he shot him.
You know what? We got to figure this out first, okay?
Yes, sir.
Rightly, Hollis isn't even trying to defend himself. He knows he's done something horrifying and is going to pay the price for it. But the detectives are still plagued with the question of why on earth he did what he did.
And this is a valid point to stop it right here and say, they took the cuffs off him again. They just killed your friend and you took the cuffs off him again. No, sir. Reed. You gotta keep them bracelets on your brother. I can't take them off. I won't take them off. You're gonna go to prison. You're gonna go back to
So
your
they ask him to recount the moment where he took Floyd's life.
So I got back to my dorm. There were already police officers in there. They busted me for and marijuana, and they took me back to the station, and I
absolutely crazy. White male privilege.
I thought, you know, I can't have this third strike.
It is the biggest privilege in the world.
You know what I mean? Not thinking logically, and so I did something very illogical, and regret it deeply.
And he killed a Hispanic cop. Ooh, I ain't even getting that deep.
And I don't know
I ain't even getting that deep.
I will make up for it. Okay. So
if that was goddamn Bradley Smith,
what you're asking?
Hollis seems to be seeking approval from the detectives. It genuinely does seem as though he feels guilty for what he did, as he's putting himself down and asking the detective if what he said is enough.
I was taken back to the police station, and something just clicked in my head, and I said, I can't do this. I can't go back like this. But then I made a worse decision to go back and do something that I thought I could. I'm just ready to go to jail, call my parents. I really would like to call my parents because they're worried to think about me because they saw it on the news.
He's stuttering, repeating himself, and all he wants to do is call his parents. Hollis is starting to shut down, overwhelmed with shame, regret, and guilt. The longer this conversation goes on for, the more you have to wonder what compelled him to take that officer's life in the way that he did. And you've got to imagine his parents are thinking the very same thing.
Hey Dad, it's me, Reed.
Bow and Stitch.
Reed, honey, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm very safe. I'm with some very nice people right now, and I'm in trouble, and I messed up badly.
Honey.
Oh, Reed, honey, I love you so much. I don't even. You'll be there tonight around 11. I'm shaking all over. I can't drive right now. I can't drive right now, but I want to come see you. I want to come see you. What happened? I mean, why would you do something like that? You don't know?
I do know it, and it doesn't make sense, and I'm sorry I brought this disrespect to my family. I'm sorry I brought this disrespect to my family again.
God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what went wrong.
Don't be sorry. It's not you. It's my fault. You did nothing wrong. I did. It's me. And I think they're gonna put me away for a little while.
A long while.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
I'll talk to you when I get there. I love you. Okay.
Yes, sir. I love you, Dad. 25 to life. Plus more because of other stuff. I mean, look. That would be the responsible thing to do, is to give me jail time, and then maybe I can go for parole. But that's just going to change, not your problem. It's just going to change how I have to go about what
These two fight.
All of that's up to the district attorney's office. Okay.
And of course, the district attorney's office is going to give me some five.
No, there ain't no blood involved out on that.
So yeah. Okay.
You have anything else you want to say?
Bro will lay on Stitch. He like lays on him. Stitch be like, he get mad. They growling now.
But Hollis's motive for all of this, though, would be the biggest mystery of all. Some say it was influenced by his addiction. Some say that he had undiagnosed mental problems, or a combination of the two. At the end of the day, it's all speculation, and we can only turn to what he said in court. It doesn't make sense. I thought I was stuck. I thought it was all over. I thought this was an opportunity to go out, to commit suicide. There was no rational line of thought that I had. He also told the court that he wanted to go out with a bang, and that he asked Floyd about his family because he wanted them to be the last thing that he thought about. It seems as though Hollis panicked. He was scared about the consequences of the drug charges, and was influenced by drugs, mental issues, or something else to take the absolute worst route possible. After dodging 3 separate searches and almost being caught multiple times, he might have even thought that this was meant to be. He turned a simple possession of narcotics charge into a first-degree murder charge. And now, he's facing the death sentence. When asked why the jury should spare him, he said, "I think it's totally fair to say life for life, but then on the other hand, I think about my family. And the truth is, I'm biased in my own favor. I don't want to die. Not anymore." After deliberating for 3 days, a jury eventually concluded that Hollis should serve life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Damn, Hollis to Hollywood, but is he good? I break it down for the very last compound. Man, let's go back to the office, man. We're going to wrap this up the right way. Damn, rest in peace, man. Let's lock him up, man. Damn, let's lock him up.
Now, you're off your rocker, mister.
I saw you do it. You shoved her off the terrace. You beat her up and then you killed her.
Daniel, take him out of here. Book him. Murder 1.
I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this. Well, I'll worry about it 99 years from now.
So how was the mushrooms?
It was too freaking good. Like, listen, I don't even eat mushrooms. I hate mushrooms, but them, amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. So she came and got her a plate. Yes.
A whole plate.
And how was the slushy?
It was so good. And they just told me mushrooms was in there too. Couldn't even taste it. It tastes like regular slushy.
Thank you.
It's me and Cheryl, Vernon, and
natural with melanated mushroom. Check us out on www.melanatedmushroomsllc.com.
We provide awareness through mushrooms, herbs, and art.
Peace.
Welcome back. Hey, Detective Cherie said, let me eat this banana and pretend like it's a mushroom. Listen, it's National Mushroom Day, my boy V say. So, okay. In honor of National Mushroom Day, I gotta give me some mushroom. Y'all, that last case was wild. That last case was heartbreaking. When I seen it, I didn't talk through it because I had already witnessed it. I didn't want to blow it for you guys. That shit was really heartbreaking to me. Because he did that for no reason at all. No reason. That's what I'm on today. In honor of National Mushroom Day. We're going to go ahead and do that like that right there. I like it when you do that right there. Finna go ahead and clear my mind. Have a good reset. National Mushroom Day. Y'all, I had a good time with you today. Make sure you partake in the Small Business of the Week's website, melanatedmushroomllc.com. Make sure you still tap in with Hella Cakes and more. Make sure you spin by the Highway Collection. Modest Moments, go give her a little love. We trying to figure out what's going on with her voice. She you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got nothing talking better. Hey, what? Hey, I had no photo. Yeah. Oh, for real, National Mushroom Day? Let me put some shrooms on one of my pieces tonight. Yes, sir. They let that man slide. They let that man, they let him slide. But let's be real. Vyoshi said, hey, new merch will be on the site this week. Tap in, man. Oh yeah, National Mushroom Day. Listen, this is what I wanted to point out with y'all. We talking a little bit. We're gonna wrap it up. Not trying to victim blame, but that shitty police work got that police officer killed. And I 100% agree with that. That shitty police officer work got that man killed. And rest in peace to the Officer East Jr. But Tyler ass, man, he really wagged. He really should have got the death sentence. Yep. Hey, well, I was on Pluto, Mars, Saturn. I'm finna be somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna be. My girl Modesty can't tap in, so I might have to come have a colorful conversation of delete this later, a lunchtime version. The cover for my girl, you know what I'm saying? So hey man, stick around. Y'all might see. She usually come on 2 o'clock our time, 1 o'clock her time, so it'll be 2 my time. So hey, subscribe. Make sure you locked in. Make sure y'all tap in with the mob. You know the mob always doing big things. We can't do none of this without you. Always remember, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need a listening ear, just hit me up. Only if I can do the same with you. And we more than a business. We are more than a brand. We are a family. Go and continue to be extraordinary today, because being average is boring. And that's what the boring people do. We're extraordinary. I love you just like you love me. Stick say love you too. Stick say love y'all. Peace.
You broke my heart trying to love you. You fucked my soul trying to trust you. And I just sit back